Hey guys, welcome to my new video. This is a Telecaster build that I finished a while back. I'm finally getting around to putting together the video that I took of the build. I built this for my brother as a present. This build was kind of piecemeal. I didn't use a kit, and it cost me just about $550 total to do. And my goal was to try and get it as close to the American Ultra Telecaster as I could. So stick around. Now I'm getting started on this Telecaster build for my brother. So I got this body from a local company kind of where I live called Supertone. Although they don't actually do pickup, so they still had to ship it to me. But check them out. They make really good quality guitar bodies for a pretty good price. I think I paid $100 for this, plus like 12 or 15 in shipping, something like that. So I got some holes drilled. I had to do some drilling for the bridge, for the neck, string through holes. I also drilled a couple little holes for the control panel here, and then the pick guard that I'm going to put on. So now that I'm done drilling all the holes, I'm going to do the finish sanding. I already did some sanding with some 220, 180, 220, and now I'm going to sand with 320. It's going to be my last one before I start to paint it. All right. Alright, so I finished sanding, and I've done one coat of wood finish on the back. I used this Minwax True Black wood finish. So I've got that on the back here and on the sides. I did one coat of the RIT dye on the front, and I'm going to do some sanding and do another coat or two of different colors. I'm going to try to make a sunburst here on this. So I'm going to sand this back and then try some different colors. I might do another run of black, so we'll see. So for all the painting, I used RIT dye, and I watched a video on YouTube a couple years ago where the guy used RIT dye, and I thought it looked really cool, so I decided to try that. And I kind of followed the painting and sanding and finishing process that he did. So you can kind of see here I'm trying to do that burst, and I'll list the colors of RIT dye that I used, and what coats I did and everything. And I finished this actually after it was all painted with tung oil, which was kind of a lengthy process, a lot of coats, and but it worked out really well. I think it turned out looking nice, not too glossy, not too matte. So I enjoyed the way that tung oil actually finished it. And once the finishing process was done on that, I got the electronics in there. You can see I'm putting in the shielding tape. This time I'm using shielding tape. Last time I made my own shielding paint. I don't think it worked quite as well as I hoped. And the shielding tape is cheap, so I just decided to go back to shielding tape. The electronics that I got for this were already mostly pre-soldered. I think the only thing I had to do, I had to extend some of the wires from the pickups to actually reach the electronics, but otherwise I only had to solder the pickups into the wiring harness and switch and whatnot. And the pickups I used were the Fender American Ultra noiseless pickups. So I actually had to do quite a bit of fret work on this neck, not because it was not a well done neck, just because it ended up having fret sprout because it sat for a while and some dry temperatures. So I had to do some work on fret sprout and, dressing the ends and whatnot of the frets. I didn't actually film any of that. But I did do some fret work on this. So yeah, after I got it put together and finished, I was excited to check how it sounded. It was quite happy with how it sounded because I think it sounds great. So after building it, we're going to check the sound now. I'm going to use my twin reverb amp with these settings. I'm just going to use, I'm going to do a run of clean tones and then a run of overdrive tones. So I'm just, using amp, mic into the computer, my Sennheiser 609. I'll put just a tiny bit of compression on it once I record, but otherwise it's just going through the amp and the mic. And then when I use the drive, it'll be this drive pedal here, and I'm going to use these settings shown for each position, each pickup position. So let's see how that sounds. I'm excited. All right, there you have it. Like I said, I'm really happy about the way it sounds. So thanks for watching.